This is an unsolved mystery. The facts are real. The answers are not known. What you are about to hear is based entirely on documented events. In November 1971, a man hijacked a commercial aircraft and vanished without being identified. The incident took place during a flight from Portland, Oregon to Seattle, Washington. Despite decades of investigation, the man's true identity and fate remain unknown. The flight occurred over the Pacific Northwest of the United States. The region includes dense forests, rivers, and mountainous terrain. Weather conditions that evening were reported as cloudy, with light rain in parts of the area. The case centers on an unidentified man who used the name Dan Cooper. He boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 on 24 November 1971. The name provided has never been conclusively linked to a real identity. Flight 305 was a routine domestic journey scheduled to last less than an hour. Passengers boarded, expecting a standard evening flight ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. Nothing unusual was reported during boarding or takeoff. Shortly after takeoff, the man handed a note to a flight attendant. He stated that he had a bomb in his possession. The note instructed her to sit beside him and read further demands. The man was observed seated calmly in the aircraft cabin. Witnesses later described him as wearing a business suit and sunglasses. This was the last confirmed sighting of him before the aircraft landed. He demanded money, parachutes, and specific flight conditions. Authorities complied while the plane landed in Seattle. After the passengers were released, the aircraft departed again under his instructions. During the second flight, the aircraft traveled south with only the flight crew aboard. At some point, the man exited the aircraft while it was in the air. His departure was not directly observed by the crew. When the aircraft landed safely, authorities realized the man was gone. Search efforts were launched across large areas of Washington state. The operation included ground teams, aircraft, and later expanded reviews. The man left behind several personal items on the aircraft. These included a clip-on tie and other materials. No confirmed parachute or remains were ever recovered. Federal authorities investigated the case for decades. Hundreds of individuals were examined as potential suspects. No suspect was ever charged or conclusively identified. The hijacking received widespread media attention at the time. Over the years, it became one of the most well-known unsolved cases in aviation history. Public interest remained strong for decades. In 1980, a small amount of money matching the ransom was discovered near a riverbank. The find did not provide conclusive answers. Investigative efforts continued intermittently for years afterward. The true identity of the hijacker has never been confirmed. It remains unknown how he landed or what happened after he left the aircraft. Key details of the event remain unresolved. Despite extensive investigation and public scrutiny, the case remains incomplete. The man known as D.B. Cooper was never found. No final explanation has been confirmed. No conclusion has been reached. The case remains unsolved.